Hello, here's today's question. When you're ready, pause the video, give it a go. This again is Pythagoras theorem and it's problem solving. This is a bit of an awkward one because they wouldn't tell you this is Pythagoras. You've just got to try and work it out for yourself. But let's look at what the question says. They give me a diagram, they give me some measurements. I'm going to check. ABCD is a trapezium. That's fairly obvious. Four-sided shape, one pair of parallel sides. Angle A equals angle B equals 90. They've marked that on. AD equals 2.1, they've marked that on. AB equals 1.9, they've marked that on. CD equals 3.2, they've marked that on. They've marked on everything they can. Work out the length of BC. So I need to work out this length. Well, if I drop a line down there, B to D has to be 2.1. But I don't know this bit. But if I've dropped a line down there, vertically, that has to be a right angle. I've got a right angle triangle. I know the hypotenuse, I know the longest length. I know this has to be 1.9 because it's got to be the same as this. So I can find this length now. I'll call that X. I'm going to do what we call exploding the diagram. I'm going to take out the bit I want. If you were given this and you were told to use Pythagoras theorem, I'm sure you would jump straight into it. So when you're given this type of question and you don't know what to do, find what you can. That's always my suggestion. Don't know what to do. Do what you can. It's going to probably gain you some marks along the way. But look, we've got a right angle triangle, got two sides. I know I can use Pythagoras. I'm looking for this short side. It's a short side, so I'm going to use square, square, subtract square root. Square, square, subtract square root. Notice if I'm using this rather than algebra, I have to put the highest one first. It'll sort itself out with algebra, but with here you need to know it's the bigger one first. You'll soon know you've gone wrong because your calculator will come up with an error. I'm going to use a calculator. I'm going to do the square root of 3.2 squared. Subtract 1.9 squared. 2.57487 and some numbers at the end. I've not rounded. I'm not going to round till the very end. I don't want to introduce a rounding error. So I'm going to put this there. 2.57487. So this length is these two added together. Total equals 2.1 plus 2.57487, which equals 4.67487. Going to round it to three significant figures. 1, 2, 3. Look at the number after my 7, 5 or above. I'll give it a shove. It's not, 4 or below. Going to keep it down low. 4.67. And it's got a unit. We've used meters all the way through the question. It's meters in my answer. So my answer should be 4.67 meters. Here's today's challenge question. Give that question a go. Pop your answers in the comments below. See if you agree with other people. If not, try and find out why you don't agree. Great way to revise. And I'll see you tomorrow for another question of the day. And remember, a question a day keeps the bad grades at bay.